I'm going to read something to you. The Seahorse Trade by Sasscer Hill. Chapter 1. I heard the SUV before I saw it. The deep thump of subwoofers rumbled in the deserted street as I headed away from the sea, moving west on the sidewalk. Pausing, I glanced back. A block away, the vehicle cruised slowly toward me, chrome and glossy black, beneath the bright streetlights. At 4 a.m., it was the only car on Hallandale Beach Boulevard. I quickened my pace, stepping around a pile of crushed beer cans and dirty party streamers, probably left over from New Year's Eve. Overhead, the palm trees shimmered, their stiff fronds rattling in the humid breeze that blew along the boulevard from the Atlantic Ocean. I didn't need to be at Gulfstream Park racetrack this early, but sleep had eluded me, nervous energy driving me into these pre-dawn hours. Again, I glanced over my shoulder. The pounding music grew louder as the black SUV loomed closer, its chrome grille gleaming like shark's teeth. Ahead, an abandoned shopping cart lay against a small bus stop shelter. Instinct drove me to step behind the shelter's solid rear wall, and from there I peered around the edge, my senses heightened. Inside the vehicle, the music seemed to crescendo into a scream as the glistening metal drew even with the bus stop. The rear door jerked open. A girl, her dark hair streaming, pushed away from the door frame, flinging herself into space. Her feet hit the pavement. She lost her balance and went down. Tumbling across the concrete, she landed on her side near the curb. She was almost naked, dressed in a tiny sequined outfit. The vehicle's transmission slammed into reverse as the girl struggled to get to her feet. She cried out as one leg gave way, and she fell back to the pavement. The SUV stopped, and I waited for someone to get out to help her. The passenger window lowered, and loud Spanish rap poured into the street. I glimpsed a stubbled face behind dark glasses. "You stupid bitch," his Latino voice yelled over the music. "You break your leg. What good are you now?" The girl tried to crawl away, and I almost rushed to her, but a glint of metal shone from the car's window. A gun. "No," I screamed. "God, no." Two hot flames. Gunfire shattered my ears. The girl screamed, jerked twice. A geyser sprang from her chest, spilling blood over little strips of sparkling cloth. The SUV sped away. Frantically, I searched the boulevard for help. We were on our own. I ran into the street and squatted next to the girl. I thrust a hand out to steady myself, my palms skidding on her blood. Ripping off my hoodie, I wadded it and tried to compress her chest wound. A second hole darkened the skin above her collarbone. The girl's eyes were open, fixed on me as her heart pumped a well of blood beneath my hand. "They're gone." My voice cracked. Had they heard me scream? God, don't let them come back. Carefully, I moved my cell phone from the blood-soaked hoodie. "I'm getting an ambulance." I thumbed 911. "You're going to be fine." I nodded like I believed it, my left hand pushing harder against the makeshift compress. She coughed horribly. Blood dribbled from her mouth. "No," I whispered. "Don't die." "A girl's been shot," I said when the 911 dispatcher came on the line. "Hallandale Beach Boulevard at..." I looked around wildly. "There's something called a Publix, next to a Walgreens." "What?" "Nikki Luttrell. My name is Nikki Luttrell." Beneath me, the girls shuddered. Her eyes became fixed and unseeing. I slumped to the pavement, her blood soaking into my jeans. I stared at her. Beneath the blood, the tops of her small breasts were pushed up by a tight, glittering bra. Lower down, a G-string had almost nothing. God, she was still a child. I heard the dispatcher's voice calling me from the phone. I set it on the curb and turned back to the girl. Then I saw the dark turquoise seahorse on the flawless skin of her arm. Thank you.